They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy, yeah, too clean, yeah, my zone, yeah, 2-3, yeah, got shooters that hit from deep, bust like Giannis, yeah, too mean.
Take me to the dark side, baby. Stuck inside a daydream lately. Hold me on the dark side, hold me on the dark side, only on the dark side, baby. We could take a night drive, maybe. Crash into the starlight, baby. We could do it all night, we could do it all night, only on the dark side, baby. All my friends, they call you crazy, but I've been thinking about you lately. We can turn the lights off, we can turn the lights off, only on the dark side, baby. Take me to the dark side, baby. Stuck inside a daydream lately. Hold me.
It's an All-Western Conference match. In today's game is the Kings coming to town for this one. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. And of course Anthony Davis. A part of this lineup. We'll see how they do without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Now Achua, man in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's man. Arbayo the screen. Inside. A shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Turner. Pass to Anthony. Back to Turner. Some nice passing by Golden State here. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball.
Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? It's that athleticism that comes to mind.
The Kings shooting their first free throws here tonight. And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Turner with the screen. George from deep three-point land. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Pass to man. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Outside, George. Out to Anthony with the shot. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Man with it. No scoring in this one. And stolen by Achua. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Man can't hit.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
Pass to man. Adebayo with the ball. Defended by man.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And Paul George entering the league in 2010. I mean, he's been as good as any two-way wing in the league, cementing himself as an all-NBA level player.
Now here's Anthony. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to man. And the Warriors miss again. The Kings leading. Taken away by Anthony. Now here's George. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There's a screen by Achua. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Sacramento. Isaac outside. Sacramento again missing. Pass to Achua. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Here's man. He has yet to score. George with the steal. And they're running. Lets the three fly. And he's good on the three ball.
This is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here. Here's man. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And stolen by Achua. Here's Dort. The big dunk at the end of the break.
The turnover leading to the turnout. That's a fast break. And Dort finishes it off.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still without a basket. Pass to Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Isaac. They end the drought. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution on the court.
Warriors leading by 4. Outside, Green. Here's McGowans. He's guarded by Williams.
Team's foul. Zaire Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Warriors. Liddell.
Here's Pickett. No good on the quick 3. The Kings trailed by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here.
Timeout.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Carter. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Dort. Down low. Here's Bitadze. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Starting the offense, Dort reading the defense and made the right call in that pick and roll.
Now here is Carter. The 3. Branham can't get it to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to McLaughlin. Golden State moving it around. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. Pass to Branham. They set the pick.
And that has been a huge problem for them here early in this game. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Timeout.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter.
Sacramento foul. Carter.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here's Branham. Nothing on the board. To the inside. Jackson Davis.
And Dort making his impact, and that's the end we expected from defensively.
Pass to Bassie. Here's Pickett. Outside, George. Here's the screen from downtown. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The Kings trail by 5. Now Carter. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Here's Highsmith. And he banks in the layup.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's George. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Pickett, no good. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Pass to Branham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
George with the bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work.
What a shot! Oh, amazing!
That would count.
Unreal.
OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
And still a close game as the first. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And George gets it to go. Break every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
The Warriors lead it. Here's McLaughlin. Scoreless thus far. Over in the corner, Green. Back to man. Pass to McLaughlin. Lock at 6. Taken away. Here's Highsmith. Carter with it. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for them. The Warriors making a switch here. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Pickett. Pass to Dort. Over to the left wing. Jacks up a 3. Pickett, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Jackson Davis with it. Defended by man. To the paint. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Grant comes flying in with so much force.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Highsmith. Grant outside. Out to Carter. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. They need this one. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Branham. Clock at 4. Stolen away. Here's McLaughlin. Hasn't made one yet. To the middle. Here's Bitadze. Highsmith grabs the miss. The Kings leading. And here's Carter. 6 points for him. Pass to Branham. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And that one drops for him. And the Kings lead by 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Green. Here's Dort. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the Kings with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Now here is Carter. Jackson Davis with it. Here's Williams. Rebound by Jeff Green. Warriors trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's McLaughlin. Still yet to score. And they pick up 2.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Branham. Inside. Here's Jackson Davis. Nails the baby hook. Jackson Davis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now Anthony. Pass to George. Here's McGowan's. They get it again. They get a hand on it. Van Vliet with it. George picks him up. Now, man. Back to Van Vliet. Bio the screen. To the inside. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Bassett. Still scoreless. Pass to Achua. And here's George for 3. Here's McGowan's. Outside, George. They set the pick. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Bassett. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Paul George is great at breaking down the defense, and he does it with the pass that time.
Pass to man. From the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Warriors trail. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. Love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to George. There's a screen by Achua. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Kings leading now by 5. It is incredible that George is playing Brent at such a high level after his injury history is taken into account.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, one of the more horrific injuries in terms of the way it presented itself and what we saw Paul George go through. But this guy has not missed a beat. He continues to be really the most stable part of any organization that he's joined, and he's been in a few places. That has not affected the way that he's approached the game on both ends of the floor, and is certainly still one of the top 15 players in the game.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
2 points the hard way from Achua. That's precious.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 1:58 left now here in the second. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Here's Adebayo. The Warriors pull it in.
And they're rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Back to Anthony. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Right side George. Just 5 on the clock. Man with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Kings leading now by 4. .58 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Grant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on George. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Outside Anthony. Outside for George. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. George has got 10.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Van Vliet outside. Here's Man. The long distance 3 is buried. He has 5.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And it's Anthony at the elbow. No good with the elbow jumper.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Kings ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter.